What's up, everybody? Good morning. Welcome to a Friday edition of Morning Scone presented by Brock, Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic, Hudco Roofing, HudcoRoofing.com. Do business with someone you know, Hudco Roofing, HudcoRoofing.com. Hope your Friday is off to a wonderful start. Some bad weather came through the area last night, but had a really good evening. So last night, after AFR, I jetted over to Point Marie. That's where, in their sort of like public space, if you're not familiar with Point Marie, it's a residential community in Baton Rouge on River Road next to LaBerge. Yeah, Drew's awake, I need to go get him. And the American Cancer Society held a fundraiser event called Fork Cancer, kind of a food event, and they were kind enough to ask me to MC it, so that was really cool. And so I had that last night. But after that, man, the weather came through, so hope everybody was okay. Saw reports of like hail and high winds and all kinds of stuff, so especially east of here. So hope everybody was okay through all that. We're ready. I mean, it's supposed to. I looked at the forecast. It's supposed to rain all day today, so I'm curious what that may mean for LSU and Ole Miss tonight. But game one, LSU-Ole Miss tonight. Many of y'all know the stats. LSU has just dominated this series at the box over the years. Ole Miss has won one series at Alex Box Stadium since 1982. I mean, it has been a long time since Ole Miss has beaten LSU. LSU's won 7 of the last 10 series against Ole Miss. And Ole Miss had lost 19 straight series in Baton Rouge before winning the series here in 2019. Before 2019, the last time Ole Miss had won a series in Baton Rouge was 1982. So they have not had success in Baton Rouge. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me go get Drew. He's awake. Let me go get him out of bed real quick. I'll be right back in 1 minute. 1 minute. Oh, no. Y'all got dissed. He said, no. All right. Sorry about that. Thank you for your patience. Appreciate y'all for waiting there. So Drew's awake. He'll probably pop in here in a minute. I like the good old days when Drew used to put filters on my face and everything. All right. Say some good mornings here. Really like the Tigers this weekend. If you missed it, I had Chase Parham of Rebel Grove on the show yesterday. Ole Miss has kind of figured some stuff out with their pitching. Still pretty young on the bump. Really got to like LSU in Game 3 of this series. Tigers got to go get tonight. They have a distinct advantage in this ball game tonight. You got to go get it. So see what lineup LSU runs out there. I do not think that we will see Jacob Berry. I'm curious if he puts Gavin Dugas at third. What kind of trickle down that may have otherwise. So let's see. Big series tonight. All right. Also, big day today. Adam Miller is going to make his announcement. Of course, Adam Miller, the Illinois transfer who tore his ACL and never played for LSU or didn't play for LSU last year. He's going to make his announcement today between LSU and TCU. So hopefully he runs it back in Baton Rouge. It would be phenomenal to see him. And the NFL schedule was released last night, so let me know your thoughts. I will say some good mornings here. Kirk Taylor, Jerry DeLucky, David Coslin, good morning, good morning. Stephen Strahan, good morning from Lake Charles. The Chuck, man, I'd love to be on radio in Lake Charles. Would love, love, love to be on radio in Lake Charles. Such an underserved market. Aaron Hornsby, good morning. All right, Kirk, is there a case if they needed to in playing the game on Monday? LSU and Ole Miss? I don't think so, man. What they would do is they would just play a double. If they didn't play today, they'd play a doubleheader tomorrow, which I hate, by the way, because they'd end up doing 7-inning doubleheaders, which is stupid. But so I would like them to play tonight. Aaron Hornsby, Matt Godwin. Morning, Matt. Happy Friday. Let's get this series win against Ole Miss. Yeah, it's a big one. Yeah, LSU's at 14-10. Ole Miss is at 10-14. So you have two teams with a lot on the line. Ole Miss is desperately fighting to get into regional action. And realistically, when your RPI is in the 50s, 13 conference wins ain't going to get it. So with 6 remaining, they're going to have to win 4 of 6. They're going to have to finish 14-16 to feel good about a regional chance. And obviously that would mean a series win on the road in Baton Rouge against a top 20 RPI LSU team. So Ole Miss needs this series. Similarly, LSU's at home against a team with an RPI in the 50s, and you can't take this series loss. I mean, if you want to be a regional host, you got to go win the series. So win this series and put yourself in position next week at Vanderbilt to increase your lot, so to speak. Lowell Cormier, good morning from North Dakota. Kelly Gross, Rocky Jacques, how much did they pay you when you went to San Francisco? What do you mean, how much did they pay me? Ryan Amanda Guidry, good morning. Kirk Taylor, we had Dust Bowls last night in Omaha. I saw some of those pictures from speaking of Lowell, there was a picture I saw, I think it was North Dakota or South Dakota, but of one of this giant dust wall that just looked like it was something out of Independence Day. It was crazy. Stephen Fry, Brian Wynn, Greg Phillips, Megan Hurst, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hey, Barry, what's going on? Yeah, I'm not reading your name. Joey Vincent, Rapping Batches, Larry Gardner, Shane Danos, good morning. Brian Penton, good morning from Music City. All right, man. Chewalt 1, it's a great day for Morning Scone. Thank you. Great day. Well, it's every day. We're here every day. Come on back. Jesse Brown, good morning. Saw the Saints schedule was released. Very odd. We play 3 division opponents in a row. Could be good to go 3-0 early in the division. Yeah, so I like the way the schedule shapes up. A few things. I like that the bye is late in the season. Most players will tell you by that point in the season they would like to have a bye. They would like to have a week off later in the season, because if not, then you end up playing so many weeks consecutively. So I do like that the bye is in week 14. Man, that from week 6 to week 13 is just heinous. Starting with Cincinnati and running through short week against Arizona, Raiders, Ravens, at Steelers. That's a grind, that part of the schedule. But that'll define what you are. As far as the beginning of the schedule, yeah, I like it. So you open up at Atlanta. The Saints, by the way, early line on that is Saints 3.5. So, I mean, Atlanta is going to be quarterbacked by either Marcus Mariota, Desmond Ridder. You like your chance in that game. Then you come home and you play Tampa. And we know it's Brady, but Saints have had success against Tampa, and you got the game at home, so we'll see. And then you're at Carolina, who's going to be quarterback in Carolina? Anyway, and then you go to London to take on Seattle, and I'm sorry, take on Minnesota, which that's gonna be a tough game. New coach in Minnesota, be interesting to see what they look like, but yeah, that's a tough game. And you come home to take on Seattle, and Seattle's going to be quarterbacked by Drew Lock or Geno Smith. I mean, you got an opportunity to make some noise early. You need to do it. Tim Gotro, good morning. Was planning to drive up for the game tonight. Is the weather going to cooperate? Don't want a 2-hour drive for nothing. Yeah, I'd hold off on making that decision, Tim. You make that decision around 3 o'clock. You'll have much better info. Trivia Carter, what does MC mean? I think mic check and move the crowd. So MC is Master of Ceremonies. And it's actually grammatically appropriate by either putting the initials MC or spelling out EMCEE. But MC is Master of Ceremonies. Larry Gardner, and then like in the rap game, an MC is a rapper. I don't think that stands for Master of Ceremonies, but you know what I mean. Larry Gardner, Aaron Hornsby, strong side. Good morning. Pumped about the weekend series. Is it true Monday will get the start Saturday? Yeah. So Jay Johnson submitted to the SEC his projected starting rotation, and he went Hilliard, Money, TBA. So a little surprised that they stick with Blake Money on Saturday. Not a little surprised, a lot surprised. I figured he'd pitch. I did not think he would start on Saturday. So I'll be really curious, man, to see if really, I guess the question that becomes, how do they use Jacob Hasty? Is, do they try to get multiple games out of him this weekend? Or, is it one of those situations where they let him be the long relief out of the bullpen one of those days? So I'll be very interested to see how they use him. Because that would have been my choice to start. Would have been to start Jacob Hasty. Game 2. Glenn Garner, good morning. That's a huge shout out to my alma mater, Shudrant High, playing Converse for the Class B Baseball State Championship. Go Aggies. All right, man. Am I saying it right? Is it Shudrant? Choudrant or Choudron? Shudrant High, I guess. Good luck to him. Good luck. By the way, last night, Cali High beat Jesuit. I tell you what, I have like perpetual bragging rights over Gordy now. Catholic beat Jesuit for the football state championship. Catholic beat Jesuit for the lacrosse state championship. Catholic just beat Jesuit in the baseball state semifinals. Like, I mean, they should just like put like perpetual second place on their school. Catholic won the state track and field championship. Man, we're crushing you losers. Kirk Taylor, Doty at third, Bianco at second. Don't see that. Doty, listen, for a couple of reasons. First of all, you got to stop with the Bianco stuff. I mean, I get it this weekend, and they're playing Ole Miss, and it's his dad, and he's from there, and maybe they give him a nod this weekend. I don't know. But yeah, I don't think you want to move Doty to third. Doty's not a third baseman. So you put Bianco in and you move Doty to third. Now you've weakened 2 spots because Doty's better at second, and that's also disrupting your timing on the double play because Thompson and Doty have worked together on that all year, and I wouldn't want to disrupt that. So, no, I'm not okay with that. It sounds more like they're going to try Dugas at third base. And as long as he can play a competent third base, you don't miss much because Barry isn't great at third anyway. So if Dugas can play a competent third base, then, everything else can kind of stay in line. You can keep Pearson in right, Stevenson in left. Yeah, everything else basically stays as is. You DH Jobert. Excuse me. The other alternative is, if you want another right-handed bat in the lineup against a left-handed pitcher, which they could do, and we've seen Jay do that, that could be the opportunity maybe to do what you did on Sunday, and you DH Dugas, and you could put Bianco in left. That's an option. That's your more likely option. Maybe you put Cranford at third, or if you want another right-handed bat in the lineup, you could. Jason Horn, good morning. Shoot. God dog it. Anyway. Pat Houston, good morning. Joshua Mayu, Adam Miller will be a Tiger next year. Good news coming today. I hope so, man. And you know what I will say, and I don't have any insight. I texted Adam and I never heard back, and whatever. I don't blame him. Not like he was just going to tell me what he was going to do, but I tried. I'll tell you, trivia, why can't Trey play short? I know he's a lefty. Well, that's why. Because left-handers don't play on the left side of the infield. Because you have to turn your body to make a throw. That's why. So that's why. He's going to play in the outfield at the next level. If a left-hander is going to play in the infield, he's going to play first base. If not, you're playing in the outfield. So there's no reason to ask that question. You know the answer. Doggone, I forgot what we were talking about. Oh, Adam Miller. Yeah, it'd be great if he picks. But, there was the... Matt McMahon did an interview with The Advocate, and he was talking about a lot of the guys who are still here in school, that even if you're in the transfer portal, you can still work out, right? Use the facilities and all. So a lot of those guys are still there. And I'm talking about this it's 7:50. We talked about this, and it was basically, look, the longer these guys hang around, the more likely they stay. Because if you get in the habit of going to the gym every day and seeing Matt McMahon every day and talking to him, and you get to know him, and it just becomes more and more comfortable. When that relationship is there, as opposed to, oh, they hired a new coach, I'm leaving. Right? I mean, so yeah, I wouldn't be surprised at all if you picked LSU today. Matt Godwin, Bengals Saints, October 16th. Looking forward to that one. Dome will be rocking. I am not looking forward to that one at all. I'm not looking forward to seeing 20,000 LSU fans wearing Bengals gear in the Superdome for a Saints home game. Brian Broom, Brandon Stewart, good morning. Good seeing you. Yeah, Brandon, good to seeing you last night too, man. Thanks for coming to say hey. That was a good event, man. We talked about it kind of when we started the show today. That was a, I don't want to say a surprisingly cool event, because I don't mean to be I don't want to be I can't believe they put on a good event, because, American Cancer Society does best dress. They do some great stuff. But for your first event ever, or first time ever doing that event, and to have put it together really in just about 5 months is crazy. They had about 500 people there at Point Marie last night. They raised $200,000. It was incredible. Phenomenal event. Really, really fun. All right. Couple of more. We can go a little longer since Drew's already awake. Bill Schmidt, Lenny Moss, good morning. If you'll still be on in 16 minutes, you get a Hudco honk. Thank you, Lenny. I will not be on in 16 minutes, but thank you. Richie Burt, what time is Adam Miller expected to announce? Could be a really basketball team with him. Yeah, I'd put it to you this way. With Adam Miller, I think they are above 500 in SEC play. I do think that. So, speaking of Hudco, by the way, we got to do this, and I hope our good friend Dale Broussard is listening.
Hudco Roofing! Hudco Roofing! When you need a roof, someone you know. My Scone, Ontario.
All you need is Hudco.
Call Hudco Roofing.
364.
1007.
Hudco Roofing, HudcoRoofing.com. A lot of hail east of here, by the way, last night. So had high wind, heavy rain, hail. Give us a shout. Let us come do a free, no obligation roofing inspection. Tell you all the time, there are only 2 ways to find out if you have roof damage. 1, let us come do an inspection. 2, wait till it rains, get water in your house. One of those options is better than the other. Hudco Roofing, HudcoRoofing.com. Glenn Samaha, good morning, Matt. Haven't heard about Devin Fontenot. Why is he not pitching in the rotation? Well, he pitched, he closed out game 3 last week, so he's pitching out of the bullpen. I'll admit I am surprised that his role hasn't been bigger this year. I certainly would have thought with his experience, especially his ability to throw a sinking fastball to get ground balls situationally, I thought he would be fantastic. You know, you need a ground ball double play. That's the guy I want in because he can not only get you a ground ball double play, but he can also get you swing and a miss. So, yeah, I'm surprised Fontenot hasn't pitched more innings this year. But I suspect that, especially when you get closer to and into postseason, there's going to be a time where you're going to need somebody, right, to give you something they haven't all year and extend. And Devin can do that, and I suspect he'll have his opportunity. Jason Horn, the Matt Shuffle, a.k.a. the Hudco jingle. Pat, I'd like to think of 10-16 as a boo and flip off Eli Apple day. That's if he's not cut by then. Oh, when the Bengals come in. Yeah, for sure. Let's see. Smash that like button. Yeah, thank you so much. Whoops. Where are we? Couple more. All right, Glenn Garner, have a good one. Shelby Dugas was a shortstop in high school, started his career at second base. I have confidence he can be serviceable. Playing third base is different. Look, you know this, Shelby, obviously, but I know he's played all over the field. He's actually started 1 game in his career at third base. That freshman season, before he hurt his thumb, he was playing second, played some right field. He's also played first base that year. Oh, there was Lenny. All right. Hey, Lenny. Trivia. Lenny just gave us a honk. How about it? How about it, Triv? We got Lenny back. Where are we? Yeah, but I'm with you, Shelby. I think, and I hate to say it this way, Barry's not a plus defender. So it's not like you're losing a great glove at third base with Barry out. So you just need Dugas to be as good as Barry at third, which I think he can be. Fonzarelli, good morning here. Fonsayad, good morning. Matt, who do you think is more of a threat, Ole Miss or Vandy? Do we hold Barry out this weekend? So, Vandy's better than Ole Miss. They're a more talented team, and that's on the road. That's an easy answer. And I don't think you hold Barry out if he's available to play. I just don't think he's going to be available to play. It sounds like, listen to Jay, he's not throwing the ball at all. So if you're not going to play him in the field, then you're going to be DHing him. And if he's only comfortable batting from the right side, then I really don't want him DHing, unless if you want him in the lineup as the DH against the lefty that Ole Miss is going to throw, which may be a possibility. Just to stack lefties in the lineup. Well, if you do, or righties in the lineup. If you do that, then you could keep Dugas at third, you could DH Barry, and you could put Bianco in left field if you wanted to do that to get another right-handed bat in the lineup. I mean, those are your options. But if he's not comfortable swinging from the left side, then you really don't want him in there against any of the right-handed pitching. So, I mean, I guess the point is, if he's healthy, you play him. But you don't play a 50% Jacob Berry just to run him out there. And I don't think he's going to play this weekend. So, I mean, maybe a right-handed option against a left-handed pitcher, and maybe a pinch hit opportunity from the right side. Something like that could be possible, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure that I believe that's going to happen. All right, last one. Strong side. What happened to the Lady Tigers? Tough loss. Were they overlooking Mississippi State and preparing for Tennessee? I don't think so. And by the way, just as a point, in softball, they're not the Lady Tigers. They're the Tigers. So the Lady Tiger designation is used when there's a male counterpart team. So like track and field has the Tigers and the Lady Tigers. Basketball has the Tigers and the Lady Tigers. So like gymnastics are just the Tigers because there's no men's gymnastics team. Softball is just the Tigers because there's no men's softball team. Anyway, just a point of clarification. But no, I mean the SEC is really good, and the crazy part about it is, you hit the grand slam on Sunday against Mississippi State, you're up 4-0. If you win that game, you're the 4 seed, you get a double bye. But you end up losing that game and you fall all the way to the 6 seed, and you have to turn right around and play Mississippi State again. So, yes, DM Gilmore 78. My kids enjoy the jingle. I love it. Thank you so much. Where is Cade Beloso diminished to? Clint, he had ACL surgery. Cade came on our show and talked about the injury he had. He suffered in the season opener, before the season opener in the hype huddle. So, yeah, I mean, he shredded his knee and he had knee surgery. So he's done. But he seems committed to coming back for another year next year. So, boy, that'd be interesting, if it plays out that way. But yeah, so that's what's going on with Cade. Okay, y'all, I think we're just about done. Y'all smash that like button. Facebook, like the page, share the post, like the page, share the post. YouTube, smash that like button. We got the HUDCO link pinned in both YouTube and Facebook. Matt Reicheneau, Reicheneau. Reicheneau or Reicheneau? R-E-I-C-H would be Reich. Or now, N-A-U. Reichenau? How do you say it, Matt? Reichenau? 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 I have to have nailed it with one of those. Can I get the country of origin, please? Can you use it in a sentence? All right. Reichenau. I was close. Or Rish. Is that Rish or Rish? R-Y-S-H. Probably Rish. R-E-I-C-H. Rish now. All right. Well, thanks for watching, Matt Rish now. Appreciate it. Y'all smash that like button. As always, shout out to Brock, the Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic. You need an orthopedic, go to Brock. Took great care of my buddy Darren James. Had his meniscus surgery. Darren had meniscus surgery 2 days ago. Yesterday, he was at the Real Trends Award Banquet. Dude, just a stud, man. Total monster. Love that guy. He, like I say all the time, Darren James makes me look lazy, the way that man works. So, mad respect. All right, I got to get Drew to St. Lillian. Shout out to Brock, Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic, HUDCO Roofing, HUDCOroofing.com. Thanks for watching. Y'all have an awesome day. LSU Daily coming up later today, and then AFR 3. All right, y'all have a great day. Peace.